Hey everybody, Claire here, and look who I have.
Hey!
What? It is the absolutely fabulous Whitney Adams, and I'm very excited because today we're talking about...
Party on the cheap.
That's right. Having a party in your home shouldn't be something that also completely breaks your bank account.
Yeah, and stresses you out.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like my super sweet 16 all the time. I mean, sometimes a little bit, but like not all the time.
Right.
So walk us through it. What are your tips?
All right, now I am very much a, bachelorette, and so I've never had a registry. I don't have like lots of different servingware, and I have lots of friends like yourself that have amazing prop closets and like tons of different like things like a fondue pot.
Yes.
And like beautiful serving bowls and things that maybe I'm not going to need to use on the daily.
It's like amongst your group of friends, you have one person that has that one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're set.
Yeah, so I was going to say borrow, beg, and steal, but we don't really need to steal. And we can beg though.
I sometimes steal from my sister a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay. Family, it's fine. And then thrift.
Yeah.
Because there's amazing stuff out there, especially like Goodwill or wherever, where you can kind of mix and match glassware and like plates and cute little vintage items.
I love that idea because people have this conception that everything has to match. And as long as it goes, right? Like, because even for right here, you could totally put this all on one table because they're all glass and gold. So they all kind of go together, even though they're all completely different.
Yeah, and we cannot forget about the drinks, the most important part of any party. Oh, and here we are. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Oh, so refreshing.
I was holding them the whole time.
Cheers. Delicious. I think that punches, wine spritzers, beer shandies, it stretches your alcohol a little bit and your wine. And it's festive.
Exactly.
I feel like a wine spritzer or a punch, it's really appropriate at a party and nobody's gonna be the wiser.
No, exactly. Well, and the other thing too is if you have like a really awesome simple syrup, you then can offer like a non-alcoholic option as well.
Exactly.
So it's really, it's one of those things where if it seems homemade, people are gonna immediately think there was effort put into it, but you don't have to put that much effort into it.
No, this is a rosé spritzer, couldn't be easier to do.
Exactly.
And it's delicious and refreshing. One of my personal favorite things to do is plate it like you made it.
That needs to be like on a plaque.
Yeah,
embroidered on a pillow.
I am so lazy, and I'm not like I like to cook at home dinner, just like basic stuff.
Yeah.
But it stresses me out to have to prepare like a huge dinner for a bunch of guests. If I can just go get the food somewhere else and then plate it on something beautiful and make it look like I made it, like a go-to thing that I always like to do, and I know that like we're both kind of this fried chicken thing, is just getting a bucket of fried chicken and some biscuits, but then mixing in your own things like some homemade honey butter, like a nice fresh salad.
Beautiful.
And some like cut watermelon, and then it's like people are so impressed, but like really I just kind of...
Well, because Whitney every year has an amazing derby party, and I offer up to bring the fried chicken, and it's so funny because of what I do. Everyone's like, whoa, you made this fried chicken. And I look at them like, I'm like, are you mad? What?
And the last tip is something that is completely and totally free. It's just playing games.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Oh, what?
But
Oh, snap.
Cheap dates.
Woo! So you can just play like charades.
Yeah.
Just like go old school with it, right? Nobody does that. And I just feel like it's not cool to like play games. But yeah, it is.
Oh my God.
It's cool and it's fun.
I love games.
Yeah. And it's an activity. It gets people kind of talking and kind of breaks the ice. And I love that heads up game.
Oh yeah.
I think Ellen DeGeneres. But you get it on your app, or you get an app on your phone, and people love that game.
It's such a great way to get, especially if you have a mixed group of friends. Like for me, it's like my husband and I have very different friend groups, but we like bringing them together sometimes. And having a game is a great way to get people to, like you said, start talking, get to know each other. It does break the ice.
Yeah, totally.
That's awesome.
Those are my party tips.
I love it.
Partying on the cheap.
That's fantastic. Well, and I think it also shows that if you're clever and you have style and the confidence to try to pull it off, people won't be the wiser, and most importantly, they're gonna have a fantastic time.
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Most definitely. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing your tips. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Well, please like the video if you like it. Comment below. Do you have any other questions for Whitney about throwing an awesome party? Do you have any tips that you want to share with us? Please write it. Make sure to show her some love on Instagram and social media, and check her out on her YouTube channel. Well, thank you so much, guys, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.